Good day, everyone, especially to Dr. Corrivilla. I am Judy Cristel de Castellon, 21 years old from Silangan, San Juan Seeker. I am an education student, major in values education. I am under Ed 403, Speech and Oral Communication for Teachers, Section E every Monday 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Vision. Vision is the what or we cease to happen. The Norse Vision are looking forward to have a dynamic, aspiring teachers, which means that they'd be able to adapt with constant change. For instance, our current situation had changed our way of living and also affected the way of learning. This situation is inevitable. Norse sees to it that their learners are able to adapt and very flexible despite the situation. With the pandemic, Norsunians didn't stop learning, yet they continued to learn despite the adversities and have also adapted with a new normal. Nursunians are also competent in a way that they have the knowledge, skills, and attitude to be competent not just inside the campus but also in the field of their chosen profession. And are globally responsive since the standard of Norso does not only limit to locality but also respond to the needs of global and local world. Norso are able to respond to the global demand. Nurses, for the Norse mission, nurses' core purpose is to provide the best of best instruction to their dedicated learners. They center their learner based on the relevant research and curriculum to give the high quality education for their learners. Nurse professors and facilitators are sure or are made sure to have their master degree to ensure that they are providing the best of best. They cease to produce well-rounded professionals with honed knowledge and skills. Their mission is to provide timely and relevant instruction to produce the best of best human force. And for the Norse goals, Negros Oriental strives to achieve the following. I myself have been so honored to be one of the scholars of NORSO. They aim to first national development through effective partnership with both government and non-government organizations to strengthen their programs. This is to widen and broaden the resources and materials for learning. Second, opportunity laden educational access to poor but deserving students. Thousands of students had applied to NORSO, yet not all of them were able to qualify. The screening and entrance exam of NORSO had to undergo a process of deliberation. All those who were able to pass the screening and entrance exam are considered scholars. Being a student of Norso is a great privilege not only because of being scholars, but at the same time receiving a quality education. Learning here is not being compromised. They have turned away many students and made sure to choose the poor yet deserving student. This is a great help to everyone who couldn't afford college. All you have to do is to study hard and make yourself deserving for this big opportunity. Third, research based and competency driven instruction. Norso made sure that all the teachers and professors had attained their master's degree since they center their learning in research. This is for timely and relevant instruction. I myself had prove this. Our research was not compromised. We had to go through so much process. Every parts are made sure to be right and according to their standards. Not to mention that their standards are quite high. We even had a grammar checking and plagiarism test to ensure the quality of our research. It is a great learning experience. Their fourth, scholarship and innovation. Students are also privileged since some of them are also scholars from DOST and CHED. And of course, there are many more. I myself is a CHED Tulong Dunong scholar. I receive my stipend every end of each semester. Scholarship are accessible in the scholarship office, so they are very systematized with it. With it. And lastly, unity of diverse culture. So nurses students come from different culture, different origins, yet being able to share their similarities and accept their differences are there as their uniqueness. So we embrace each other and learn from each other also. Next is the core values. So, despite the diversity of culture, nursing enables learners to connect with others and share the similarities. First, we have spirituality. We may have different religion, but our faith with Him drives us together. Next, accountability. We're allowed to experience various things and made sure to be responsible in our actions, especially to us future teacher, who will be a role model of the society. Next, professionalism. So, displaying appropriateness and proper etiquette is practiced and made sure to instill it in our hearts. Since we're the future professional, we are trained to and are honed to be well rounded individuals. Next is patriotism. So, respecting our country and giving honor to our motherland. That is also the core values of NORSU. Next, harmony. So, with harmony, which means to make everything at peace and in order. Integrity, learners or individual of Norso are morally upright and uphold the values of being professional and also being a Filipino. Next values is respect. The value of respect, respecting each other and respect the nation and everything will follow. So that's what we believe. Excellence. Norso wants to achieve nothing but the best. They train their students well to excel in their chosen fields. Program outcomes. So I have chosen two. First is demonstrate understanding of values education framework of K to 12. So this is to design lesson and instructional materials for values development and integrate value strategies in the systematic and purposive integration of values. The second program outcome that I chose is become an exemplar of Filipino values, which is to exhibit desirable Filipino values through her or his day-to-day actions and behavior as Filipino and values education teacher. So it is very important since we are the role model of the future. Lastly, self-check. I have noticed that there are words that I pronounce awkwardly and sometimes I pause at the wrong timing. However, I think I really did well in sharing my insights and I display a better delivery of the message using English language. So that would be all. Thank you for listening and God bless.